Hey, Jesse.
Hello, Lindsay.
What you drinking today?
I'm drinking, it's passion fruit White Claw.
Yes, I can smell it from here. The smell of those are so strong, and I think that's why I don't like it.
I like
Jesse gets all my White Claw rejects.
I like it. I'm going to just do this one for now because we're just going to go over a few things, and I'm trying out this new Zoom thing.
Yeah, we got some new equipment, you guys.
So we're just going to try this one
Hopefully
out.
our sound will be a little bit better. Thank y'all for sticking with us through our growing period.
We've been sick.
Yes.
As hell.
So sick. It started for me on December 26th, and I'm sure y'all could hear it in our Mead episode, our hometown cult episode about the Mead Ministries.
Mead Ministries.
We were so sick. I'm actually surprised that we were able to record.
We made it through it, yeah.
Because we were not happy
I was
people
dying.
that day.
I'm still stuffy now.
Yeah.
And this has been 3 weeks.
Yeah. We just got a really, no. Not 3 whole weeks, has it? It's been 2. 2 weeks and a couple days.
It felt like platform 9 3/4 to me. Like when you're running and the wall doesn't open up.
But we hope y'all had a happy new year and we're not sick like us.
Yeah.
And if you are on the East Coast of America, enjoying the eastern
Seaboard.
Yeah, of America, you're enjoying this cold weather. I don't know if it's enjoyable or not. I was so fucking cold on Thursday running errands.
I'm seeing snow everywhere.
And we're in Florida, y'all, and I was like layered, and I could have put on some more.
She's like, it is so cold out. I'm thinking it's like 48.
It was 35 when I was out and about. It was still 35 degrees at 10 a.m.
It got up to warmer later.
It got the max that it got was 48. When I went in my car,
that's what I'm saying. Like
to
it got
go
up
to
to
work
like
at 3,
50.
it was 48. So it was 35.
we're shivering. And everybody else is like
the grocery stores
15,
were so cold. So I had to go to the bank, which that was warm because I was in my car and I went through the drive-thru. But I had to go to Sally's and Publix. Thank God they're right beside each other. But my teeth were chattering in Publix. It was so cold in there, but that was a quick trip. Then to Aldi, it's cold as fuck. But then go to Walmart, and I just did my pickup, so I was able to sit in my warm car. But, it was like 45 minutes of errands, and I was miserable. I was so happy to get home and be warm again. So let's crank this shit up.
You're definitely a Florida girl.
Even Landon went outside. You know how he is. He'll go outside in, like, no shirt and shorts in the cold, and he was like, in pants and a sweater, he was like, damn, it's cold, helping me
when
unload.
he says it, yeah, because he is built like a hobbit. Yeah. He is the hairiest dude. I swear to God. He has the hairiest feet I've ever seen in my life.
The hairiest man for me, he's my boy, but the hairiest male I think I've ever seen.
He is. He's like Bakachu for sure.
And what's crazy, y'all, is how long ago? You think about 8 years? When he went through some alopecia issues.
Yeah.
He was losing hair, losing eyelashes.
Yeah, was actually losing like parts of hair, patches of hair and spots.
And it was so scary. Well, let me tell y'all what I did. We went to Sam's and got a gigantic, because everything at Sam's is gigantic. We got a gigantic bottle of like a 3-in-1 hair. What is it? Shampoo, conditioner, and body wash all in one. Because I can't buy them separate products. They won't use it. So I got to get all in one.
Well, they sling it and waste it, and it's just all one big
So
wash.
I got a bottle of tea tree oil, lavender oil, cedarwood, and rosemary oil. I dumped the whole bottle of all of those. And not a few months later, he started getting so hairy. And he's not had any issues with alopecia since.
So that's the trick to make.
And I'm telling you, if it ever happens again, that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use that. What was that? Quatruffle.
So, like, if you want your kid to look like Chewbacca, mix that shit together.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Tea tree, lavender, cedarwood, and rosemary. Yeah. I was
thinking about growing a patch of hair on the backside of my kneecap.
I'm gonna put it in your body wash.
Yeah, thick enough that I can use a lawnmower with.
But I actually mixed those oils together in a small bottle for another friend of mine who was having hair growth issues, and it helped her out a lot too.
Yeah.
So
They're like, Dad, what's wrong with the back of my knee?
that's just she enlarged kidneys.
Get on with it. I had alopecia on the backside
What
of my
was the
knee.
name of that movie? Sex Tape.
Sex tape.
Oh my God. That's just she enlarged kidneys. Get on with it.
We're goofbooting. We're trying out this new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we figured we'd just bullshit for a minute and
Yeah, because this is going to be a Wednesday recap. Sorry for our silence this past week.
Yeah.
And if you follow us on Instagram, I'm going to share some of our older episodes with... I've learned how to make a TikTok with the episode name and the song that we featured that week in the background. So I'm going to just be... experiment with that and sharing those.
Trying to get a little bit
week.
more socials thing going on.
A little more on the socials.
Yeah. Hey, you didn't share our Save Enable pictures and stuff. You'll have to do that.
Oh, yeah. And I did save that. I meant to do that.
Yeah, because I seen the show that we had played with them. And
I'll do that on Wednesday recap.
And Scotty was really happy that we were sharing and doing our stuff. And he's fixing to be doing some stuff with Margaritaville. Doing some cruise shift stuff. And
the cruise line. We got to go on one of those ASAP.
Yeah. Margaritaville cruises. I want to do that. And it's lower end, but hey,
we'll do it a little 3-day. Yeah. A little 3-day getaway.
I can front a fling like anytime. Anytime you want to.
A fling.
I'm down.
Yes.
And those are the best. When me and you just shag off and we're just like, fuck them kids.
Let's go in like April.
Yeah. I really do want to go. Fuck them kids. I got the
We
money
got Rockville
right
in
now.
May, so yeah.
I'll shave the back of my kneecap.
Yeah, we're gonna start a countdown to Rockville, y'all, soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
maybe we'll bring this little setup here if it works out.
Stacked this year. I don't know how we're gonna make it. We're literally gonna have to train for this event because there's gonna be a lot of movement.
It'll be like a Rocky fight. Yeah.
Yes.
Because we're in our 40s. We're old as shit.
I really want to become a runner.
How does, those guys that get up on that stage, 4-5 times a week and rock out like that at 60?
Yeah.
Because we were listening to them bands,
Fucking James Hetfield, they're in their 70s, ain't they?
Yeah, they're old AF.
Hold on, let's look up
I guess
James.
it's just training, though. Once you do it so much,
Oh, yeah. I mean, they've been touring since the 80s. They got that shit down. Boy. Down.
You know what pissed me off is AC/DC's playing that same
James
weekend.
is 61, so Lars has got to be a little older. I think Lars is a little older than him.
One, right?
And then what other older bands have we saw? We've seen Def Leppard. Yeah, they sound just as good as they did in the 80s.
He's got to be in his late 70s.
No, they're the same age. Lars is also 61. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, to see, especially the bands that we grew up with, that Jesse and I were never able to go see live back then, and now that we're together and we have the same interests and things like that, and those bands are still touring and still kicking ass, is just such an amazing everything. It's a great time to be alive.
And some of the bands are getting back together, right?
Yes.
Who is it like?
My Chemical Romance band, but you know what? We can't afford them. Lower your tickets, please.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm saying just for Rockville, there's some bands getting back together and stuff that hadn't played and toured. It's like
we got Mudvayne. They came back together a few years ago after being apart for a while because Chad was doing Hell Yeah.
We've seen Mudvayne 3 times in the last 2 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what? I have to say, when we went and saw them last summer, man, fucking Cold Chamber stole the show from me.
Yeah, but I mean, Chad had his moment where he did.
Well, I had never seen Cold Chamber, and I was screaming, y'all, scream. They put on a great show.
Yeah,
see Cold Chamber live,
else. And Meg's still with them.
I was about to say the bass player. She was so majestic with her hair just flowing in that fan. I was jealous of that fan because it was. What, like July in Florida?
You didn't know, but I knew. I've been watching them, but I never did get to see them, and me and you got to share that one. Snot's going to be at Rockville. They got back together, and their new singer is amazing.
So all the members of Def Leppard are in their 60s, too. I thought it was like 80s.
I thought they were
listen, 70s. I want them to tour until their 80s. Yeah.
They still kicked ass. Mm-hmm. I've seen them twice, and they've kicked ass.
Yeah, we saw them at Jacksonville Veterans Memorial, and then Rockville.
Yes, that's right. Kicked ass.
I
don't know what they're doing out there with their emotion and all of it. Y'all just be safe and keep rocking out.
Yeah, that was the first year we took Landon to Rockville, and he crowd surfed to Def Leppard. I was like, you're so fucking cool.
Yeah.
He crowd surfed every band that year.
Even Def Leppard was like, I don't even know what the hell's going on here, because everybody just usually pumped their fist, and maybe bang your head a little bit, but like other than that, you can pour some sugar on me.
Our wheelchair warrior, Tristan, he crowd surfed, and they were like, they stopped the whole fucking show and was like, is that a bloody wheelchair?
Yeah, they did for him. Yeah, they did. He's doing better, by the way. He's going to be coming back around. I talked to Tristan not too long ago. Yeah.
That's awesome. I love him.
Oh, speaking
Landon
of wheelchair,
used to be his little pusher.
Speaking of wheelchair warrior, like, didn't we stumbled across a band, Low, right?
Oh yeah, we're gonna feature them on the next episode.
Low, check out
y'all.
Low.
So I'm just laying there. Okay, so I have a busy morning. I get up, I work out, I teach my kid's school, do some chores, feed him lunch. So about 1 o'clock, I have to start getting ready for work about 1:45. So about 1 o'clock, I just lay down for a little bit. Sometimes I'll nap, sometimes I'll just scroll TikTok or Instagram Reels. Well, I was on Instagram Reels and I came across this badass fucking band. And the lead singer was, he's a little person in a wheelchair, and he kicked all the ass. And I was like, immediately. I mean, I maybe listened to 30 seconds of his performance, and I was like, Jesse, we gotta plug this band. And Jesse messaged him. He messaged him right back and was like, absolutely. So,
well, I've been seeing it on TikTok.
And we listened to him yesterday.
Yeah, I've been seeing it on TikTok, and like that little skit or whatever, the little video of like him rolling out on stage and then grabbing the mic, and he's like, bro. And dude goes ham, like stupid ham. And I'm like, that's something viral. I'll never get a hold of this band. So I scrolled on. I mean, after watching it, of course.
And then I found them.
You found them, and you're like, check us out. I'm like, yeah, I've been seeing it for a few months now, but like, I'm never going to get a hold of this guy. He's like, this
messaged you back right away.
He messaged me right away. They're from Greensboro, North Carolina.
Oh, that's so
and
fucking
so
cool.
I hooked him up with a lot of the cool venues in Florida, told him about all those. And I'm like, when you're ready, I got you, bro. Because and they're like a 2-piece. Mm-hmm. I think they do a lot of electronic music.
I thought I saw 3 guys on their thing.
Yeah, they might be. You probably look more than
it's hard to do. It's 2-piece.
Well, I think they do a lot of pre-recorded stuff,
okay.
And it was like him and a drummer, and then I think a guitar player, right?
So yeah, we listened to a lot.
So it's kind of like a Fever 333 type setup type thing, with a lot of backing and tracks and stuff. But he is very talented, and he puts together some really amazing shit, and grabs that microphone, and he's like,
there was a chick with him on a couple of songs. We'll have to find out who she is.
Dude was just slaying it. And I was just like,
and his name is Logan, and the name of the band is Low.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Logan hit me right back up, and I was like, there's no way. And then boom.
Yeah, because when I went to follow them, there was 4 different Instagram pages that you can follow, and it's all their members. So that there must be 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just barely started looking into it.
I'm sorry, that were 3, because that was their band page and then each member's page.
Okay. So I think it's a 3-piece too, because there's got to be a guitar player rocking on that stage with them. It's really good. Yeah. I can't wait to share them. Yes. And I was so happy to be able to share Scotty Austin stuff for the local cult stuff. And that was really cool. And he's really cool like that too. He replies back and is talking about his gigs and shows, and they're feeling that they got a couple spots in Florida coming up too. So anybody, y'all just check out Scotty Austin. If you're like a Sabin Abel type fan into that kind of music, Scotty's doing his own thing, and he's rocking out. Going to be traveling around North and South America on the cruise ship. Check him out on the cruise ship if you want to go on a good, affordable cruise. He's on Margaritaville. So really cool cat. Low, really cool cat. All these bands have been just amazing. Mm-hmm. Really cool. And I really love the feedback and everything. So I'm enjoying all that. That's really awesome.
Absolutely. Well, I'm drinking a cherry right now. Just finished off a watermelon.
I'm still just sipping on this here.
And we had some really good Bloody Marys this morning with all kinds of shit in it. And all my little goodies are still sitting in the cup, but I'm going to wait a little while because I'm not really hungry. And they're all chewables.
Marinating.
I got some, is that? Bourbon tomatoes.
Yeah. That we've had in there
bacon.
forever.
Some bacon and some olives. And that's going to be a little snack in a little bit while I'm cooking dinner.
But from here, it looks horrible, but it's good.
It looks good to me.
Tomato. I even added whatever was left over in mine back into yours.
Nice. But what I was going to say is, my inspiration for doing all of this was I really wanted, I like makeup. And, Bailey Sarian was a big inspiration with her video, with her murder makeup and Mystery Mondays. But I wanted to do like makeup and metal, but I'm not really comfortable talking in front of a camera going on
while doing makeup.
And while doing makeup,
this is my face. This is
if you do like makeup, you can follow me on TikTok.
So was that really your whole start to the?
But I wanted to talk about metal and makeup, and because I wanted to plug, I just really have a heart for that. Plug it. We have been around so many different talented bands that deserve recognition. Even if they don't want to get famous, they deserve recognition. Listen to their shit on Spotify. Share their art. Listen, or Apple Music, wherever you get your music. And that's what I really want to do this. But I really love true crime too. So I was like, let's combine the two, because basically is what I'm doing is I'm having a conversation with Jesse about horrific shit that is on my mind all the time. That just blows my mind. Like, no matter how much I've listened to, I am a little desensitized, but at the same time, there's always those ones that just blow your fucking mind. You're not desensitized. So it's like, it's a shock factor for you. So that was my whole inspiration for wanting to do this. It was like, I really want to plug our friends, and even if we're not really friends, but our people that we
I'm meeting people through reaching out like we just did
because with Jesse being in a band, we've seen so many like Villanova. Oh my God, we need to reach out to them. I would love to plug them.
Yeah, I'll get with them. They're amazing too.
And I mean, and it's not always just metal. It's all kind of different genres. Because Villanova is not metal at all, but they were a show that your very metal band opened up for.
Twice,
yeah.
Well, they played with us once, and then we opened up for them once. Yeah.
And then they came to that metal fest out in BFE that we put on, or you put on.
Yeah.
I really didn't have shit to do with it. I just showed up.
Really cool cats, though. Those guys. Adam, I think, right? Is the singer?
No, it's not Adam. I'll think of it. BC... Oh,
the bass player with the big long dreads.
His name is Bobby.
Bobby's
on bass, and his dreads are to the floor.
They are super long, all over the place, and he is slapping bass.
Oh, like it's amazing. Yeah, like just listening to him play bass is worth the whole thing.
Yeah, that's just it. So if you're around the South Carolina, North Carolina area, Villanova,
they are in South Carolina, but they play everywhere around that area.
Yeah, they play all over the Southeast and up in. I've been following them for years. I've seen them up in New York and everything.
What's that been? 8 years ago when we discovered them.
Yeah, they go out to Nashville, Louisiana. They travel around. They're just I don't know. Maybe they're just like me. They're just like.
Well, he's got a family. I know. God, what is his name?
I could have sworn it was Adam.
I don't think it's Adam.
I hope I'm right. I will get one. I'm allowed to have one.
You keep talking while I...
No, like, those guys were just... When we played with them in Gainesville, I was like, who in the fuck is this band? And why haven't I heard of them yet? And there wasn't even... They're like, not signed. They're, like, doing their own thing.
They are certified on Facebook, though.
Yeah, rightfully so. I mean, I think they got, like, 4 albums out. They're really good. But yeah, Villanova is amazing. There's been so many cool bands like that. You know, a lot of ours though is heavier music, but I want to reach out to all kind of genres. I was talking to a dude at work just the other day, and he brought some pickles over. They were amazing, and he plays in a country music band down in
the singer goes by BC Villanova on Facebook. Let me see if I can find.
See if you can find his real name. I bet it's Adam. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Who knows? Who knows?
Fucking hell.
This passion fruit.
What is your name, boy? Yep, I can't find anything at this moment, but I have deep dive in here, but I can't really. Yep, he's just goes by BC Villanova on Facebook.
Okay.
Let me see if I can go to their website and because I know Bobby. Bobby's on bass. Something's wrong with their webpage. It said, go back.
And then there are a few Adams. Then we go Adam Ringwald, Adam Rose from, there's a few different Adams that I know. Maybe I'm just I'm mixing them up between all the Adamses. The Adamses.
But we'll get more of their,
Adam Rose is from Actus Reus.
Okay,
That might be the Adam that I'm thinking of.
I know he's an Adam. Adam and Logan.
Yeah, Adam Perry. That's his name. No, Adam Perry is in a band in Austin, Texas that I was talking to the other day.
I'm telling you, his single account is BC Villanova, and then their band is Villanova.
Yeah.
Because I follow both of them on Facebook.
Yeah.
But we'll officially plug them and play some of their music soon. Jesse's just got to reach out to him because we always want to get permission.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to just talk to them and be like, hey, I want to, share our bands and stuff. And I make it a point to where if we're playing shows, I'm hanging out with these people. Like, even people that are in the crowd that are just really animated and into my music, I'm going to go hang out with them for a second. I'm going to, face to face. I'm enjoying your company. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. I appreciate you sharing your music and us sharing our music with you. And that's just part of it. Like, if you don't have that, communicating and networking and all that, that's what music's about. Like, even if your music isn't all that great, hey, I'm going to be like, thank you guys for showing up. I'm not going to down you for showing up or saying or playing any music that I didn't even like. Even if it was like, God, this band sucks. I don't care. I'm going to go talk to them,
It would be awesome.
I've stood in the background being like, yeah, this band really is horrible.
I'm going
to go talk to them and pump them up,
If we get 2 years into this, we could have a drink about something fest and invite all the bands that we've plugged.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
We're going to manifest that. Drink about something fest 2027.
Mambo Manifesto.
Yes. Yeah. We're going to go pull a tarot card over that shit.
Could have swore it was Adam.
Now, Jesse did get me some tarot cards for Christmas, so I'm going to sit down and figure all that out. But we did test run them. Pulled a few individual cards.
Crazy.
Yeah. Pulled a few individual cards for everybody, and it matched y'all's everything you were going through.
Well, even when you were thumbing through it, I'm like, there's the one you just pulled. Like, you opened the book and I seen it right away.
Right away. Yeah, really it was very, I'm not going to say strange because it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that, and some of that stuff really hits home because it's just like there's a whole natural vibe of everything.
I really do feel like that there was something about me in my past life that was into all of that.
Yeah, we were talking about midichlorians when we were watching that Star Wars stuff the other day.
Oh yeah, that was a cute show.
We're all part of that. It's all
Star Wars Skeleton Crew on Disney Plus. Watch it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
We just started our yearly rewatch of Game of Thrones today. We just got one episode in.
Just one episode in just now, yeah.
So we're going to watch some more after we cook dinner.
Little Tyrion.
It's so crazy. Because was this going to be like our 6th rewatch? Maybe 7th?
It's got to at least be 7 for me. Probably 8 for you. And 15 for Landon.
Landon has surpassed us all.
He loves him.
But, yeah, because you see something that you didn't recognize.
All of that stuff is
every single
really
time.
Good. Really good. They're putting out so many cool little episodes and movies and TV shows in general has really leveled up lately.
Oh my God. So Jesse's been super sick. So he's been passing out pretty early, but I did the whole Dexter rewatch. I did the New Blood season.
I haven't seen any of that yet.
I'll rewatch it with you because it's that fucking good. And then the original Sin. Oh my God, it's great. That's his origin story, and it shows all the characters as young in the 90s. And yeah, I love it. It was the 90s. I love that.
So we got 5 minutes left, so we can wrap this up.
So tune in on Friday. We're gonna do a little lighthearted one, kind of. We're gonna be talking about Johnny Cash and some of his shenanigans through his career and his life. And then after that, it's going to be murder, and abduction and murder, and
So I know a little bit of some of the things that Johnny might have done. I have an itinerary,
because I've talked your ear off about it through the years.
Yeah. So
very passionate about Johnny.
I came home and Lindsay's got all these books pulled out. She's doing all this deep dive, typing in her own stuff that she's gathered from all these books and stuff.
I called it my book report. I said, "Did you print out my book report?"
So we're gonna be kicking that off this Friday. I'm gonna mess around with this new technology that we're messing with right now. That's kind of why we're just sitting here rattling, and this is a bunch of BS. But at the same time, thank you. But
we hope y'all enjoy it. It's a little midweek break.
Hey, it even has one of these. Watch
Listen to us bullshit. Ah,
it sounds like rain.
Sounds like rain. It's like rain.
And we can keep going.
Day.
And we can keep going. And you can keep going.
It's a free
ride that you already
paid. That's what we fall asleep to every night. Right now we're on snowstorms. We do the YouTube ambience. And I do winter ones right now.
Yeah, that's the tits. When you go to sleep, put on one of those ambiances and just play it all night. And you're just like, oh.
It puts you into a coma of sleep.
If I was a bedwetter,
we would be drowned in every single morning.
Because it's always raining. Why is it so wet?
Raining or snowstorms. We like that. We do ocean waves too sometimes.
Yeah. So if you play one of those ambiances and stick my hand in some warm water.
No, I don't want you peeing in my bed. Yeah. I don't want to clean that up. Grown man pee. Ugh.
Old drunken pee too.
Ew. Nice and yellow.
I'm dirty.
I'm going to puke. Dirty.
Anyhow, we're going to wrap this thing up. I'm going to mix it up. We're going to throw it out. And we'll see you guys Friday with some Johnny Cash stuff. So I'm excited about that. And I'm excited about this new technology. And I hope it sounds really good. And we'll be back to our regular schedule stuff this Friday, though.
Yes. Excited.
And we'll keep on rolling. We'll crack them out.
So stay tuned for Johnny Cash and our band that we discovered this week, Low.
And thank you guys so much for listening and tuning in. And thank you all the bands and all the record labels and companies.
And again, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Even though
we're late.
I've seen a map where it said half of America is ice and half is fire. Don't want to joke about them fires. That's fucking scary as shit. We've had a lot of fires in Florida. And then somebody commented on that this is just George R.R. Martin's prompt to finish his book.
Or maybe it was just the end of the end timers thing, you know.
Oh,
Jesus
God.
is coming, I ain't shitting you.
Yes.
I cannot get enough of that.
So my favorite meme is, hold on, I saved it just so I can read it because it rings so true. No offense, but if I'm venting about my mental health and you bring up God, I will literally set everything on fire. Because honestly, like, no matter what you believe in, we do believe in God. We believe in a higher power.
But how many bullshit conversations you walked into and be like, yep, Jesus is coming soon, so y'all make sure.
Yeah,
it's
just
like
shut the fuck up.
Two men meet, and they talk about Jesus, and one of them puts their hand on the other one's shoulder and says that Jesus is coming. He's been coming their whole life, and they're boomers.
He's been coming my whole life, and we're in our 40s.
And he's been coming since he left, and Jesus comes a lot.
Oh my God, do edit that out.
Jesus don't come a lot.
No. But I mean, I don't even think Jesus would agree with everybody's constant saying that shit. Like, if he's going to come back, it's going to be in his own time. And I don't think that it's going to be as horrific as everybody says it is.
Or maybe he comes back differently and has been for the last 2,500 years and last 2,000 years.
My humble opinion, one last little tangent. I think that in everybody's own histories, there has been points like that where their world has come to an end, like the Native Americans and other third world countries. So I mean, and like I said, a lot of people have already experienced end of world or end of times for their culture. So what's to say? I mean, I don't know. There's just so many things I can't answer in that type of thinking. I just don't know.
Yeah, I think
because I think
the end of the world does come.
Literally, when we came over here from Europe, that was the end of the Native American world as they knew it.
Sheer cultures have been over with hundreds of times.
The Greeks, the Egyptians, everybody has had culture overturns.
Right.
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
and we're babies
the Mayans,
over here.
The Incas.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just it's been over with 100 times over for the last 200,000
we're just babies
years.
over here in America.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
Right. And they're like, oh, the Native Americans have only been here for like 10,000. No, they found remnants that are 100,000 years old still over here.
And when our white asses came over here, we ended their life in the way that everything that they knew.
Well, yeah. Spaniards and people bringing diseases. But that's just history. I mean, it was going to happen. Globalization was going to happen either way. Mm-hmm. What, were we supposed to just hang over there in Europe and just never leave? I mean,
we could have done it in a more civil matter.
Well, duh.
Not just come over here and call everybody a savage and slit their fucking throat.
Yeah, well, they've been doing that through history. I'm not trying to defend or.
Oh no, I know you're not, because you're way more passionate about Native Americans than anybody I've ever met.
Like just historically, like if everybody would have just stayed in their own spot, nothing would have ever happened in America. We would all still be in Stone Age, Yeah. So just
we got to do it a little bit more civilly, civilized.
Yeah, agreed.
More civilized.
The
more we come in peace than we come with war.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take your shit and burn it to the ground and restart.
But I'm gonna try to mix this stuff up. I'll figure it out, and we will see you guys this Friday.
Yes. Okay. Bye.